It's funny, I joke because we have our rustic old building and, you know, the fence line's full of weeds and stuff. And every farm I visit looks just like that. The kind of the outbuildings are kind of hanging, and there's weeds around there and stuff. And that's what a working farm looks like. But when you look like that in the city, you look like just another rundown property. But I look at it and I see this cool rustic space, and we're trying to capitalize on that. We want people when they come here to really feel like they've walked out of the city for a minute, to keep that real farm-like feel. We got a lot of growing going on the property. We're working on getting chickens on the property and things like that, to make it a little more of experience rather than just somewhere you go to buy vegetables. Somewhere where you can go to learn, somewhere where you can go to, have your kids come and see chickens, somewhere where you can actually see the stuff that you're buying being grown, and you're talking to the person who's growing it, and you're buying stuff in many cases that was picked literally a couple hours earlier right across the street. I'm unique, I think, in a lot of people in the greater Cleveland area, and I love East Cleveland. I mean, it's a mess for sure, but it's got some awesome history. I mean, you could drive up and down these side streets and see beautiful houses that need a lot of work, but they're there. And this is a big piece of the history of this market. There aren't too many markets this old anywhere. I believe this is the second oldest permanent farmers market in the state of Ohio. Somebody was able to find one that was 150 years old, like way older than us. But virtually everything else is either moved or closed down or restarted somewhere else. And this property has stayed the same. In fact, it's growing. We're actually acquiring more property rather than shrinking.
The food is consistently fresh and good, and I just want to, support my local neighborhood farmers market.
We have a very wonderful, dedicated core group of customers that come here to buy every bit of their groceries they can here before they go anywhere else and buy the add-ons that you can't get at a farmer's market, oranges or something like that. And a lot of people in the summer are the people who just, maybe they don't buy a lot of fresh produce, but they understand a watermelon straight out of the field. They understand fresh sweet corn that was just picked that morning. And so they'll come there for those things that really inspire them, that they can't get any other time of the year. So there's kind of like the two different groups, the groups that are just come for certain things at certain times, and the people that come every week all winter long to buy whatever they can get their hands on to really support it like in a real way.
There's not a fresh vegetable store around in this area. And there's a lot of children around here that need to eat some fresh vegetables, as well as the adults.
The future is, again, traversing this switchover from the old school field farmers driving in for 45 minutes, an hour away, to more urban agriculture. And there's a lot of it happening in Cleveland. And the products they bring in are really cool. And I think the future is going to be more people in the city growing more of those crops, that used to only be able to come from far away. As a cook, I want this access in my neighborhood. I want to be able to buy fresh stuff directly from farmers right by my house.
Did you get this? I got these flowers. I know, but now, did you get this with the letters in it? Because that was...